Hello, and welcome to Casual Tech Review. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know that I build and sell predominantly gaming PCs on Facebook Marketplace. And for the longest time, I've been searching for the perfect budget cube fish tank case. And there's several of them out there. I've tried what I can find and absolutely could not find one that worked well, that I liked, that had good enough quality. Until now. These style of little cube-shaped MATX and ITX PC cases are really popular with gamers. I've sold several of them, and I see a lot of them for sale in my local area. They look great, they're small, they fit on a desk, they're awesome. But the ones that I've tried, which is predominantly the DIY PC cube cases, the Q1, Q3, Q10, the Apivia Prestige, I have not liked these cases one bit. The quality is really lacking, and I just don't think they're worth building in or selling. I don't want to sell somebody a PC case that I think is just awful. That was until I found this one from, no surprise, the good folks at Okinos. This case is the Okinos Mirage 4, and let's just talk about it. I'll go through the things I like and I don't like about this case and why it's absolutely perfect for budget PC flipping. All right, we've got the Okinos Mirage 4 out of the box. Now let's take a look at it. And for reference, I bought this case wanting to get a small, compact, cube-style case that wasn't made by DIY PC because their cases are terrible. So let's go ahead and check this out. So this has toolless entry, so you can see it's got a little metal flap here that you pull out, no screws or anything, and then two little metal pieces here to clip into the case. That's very nice. So let's check out the inside features of the case. It comes with 3 ARGB fans, 2 at the bottom, 1 at the back. No room on the sides for fans. There's also room for 2 120mm fans on the top, should you choose to do that. These bottom fans are reverse oriented, so they're going to look great in here. And they're the standard Okinos fans, but they feel pretty good. This front glass panel pops right off. That's very nice and looks really good. So this case is going to accommodate micro ATX or ITX motherboards. That's exactly what I was looking for. I've got the Machinist B450 board in white to put in here, so I think it's going to look really good. So there's a couple things right off the bat that I really like about this case. So number one, lots of cable pass-throughs. There's 2 at the bottom down here, 2 on the side, 2 on the top, and then you've got all 3 of these, and these are grommeted. These look absolutely incredible. That's going to keep it nice and clean, and you also have a nice pass-through right there should you need it. So plenty of space to run stuff through. I really like that. It has 2 removable PCIe brackets. The bottom 3 are breakaway, but the top 2 are removable, so you could move them around if you needed to. It's got the silver hardware in here, so that looks really good. With white cases, I always prefer the silver hardware over the black. I just think it looks better, or the brass color. So really good look there. Rear fan for exhaust. So like I said, you could add 2 more 120s on the top or a 240 radiator. But man, I gotta say, the fit and feel of this case is so much better than the DIY PC. With that case, it was very flimsy, where here I'm pushing down on this unsupported corner of the case, and it's pretty rigid. I'm pretty impressed with that. On the top, it's got a great I/O. It's got a power button, a reset switch or an LED switch, 3.5mm audio jack, USB-C, and 2 USB-As, so very nice. Even a little touch here, they've got a little pull tab on the mesh cover for the top. So just a nice little thing to add in here. Okinos is really bringing the heat with their cases. Their cases are just exceptional quality for the price. If you're looking at the DIY PC cube cases, stop what you're doing, slap yourself, and buy this case instead. I can already tell hands above, I'm not even sure what that means, head and shoulders above, the quality is way better, and it doesn't cost any more than the DIY PC case. Let's flip this thing around and we'll take a look at the back of the case. All right, so at the rear here, we've got 2 thumb screws. Whoop. They're not captured, as you can see, though. Keep track of those. That would have been nice, but not a deal breaker. You can see the panel here is fully perforated, and I like that. And again, I mean, it's, you know, for what it is, it's fairly rigid. I think that's really well done. And here's where Okinos, again, just brings you a ton of quality features at an amazing price point. I think I paid $56 for this case or something like that. I mean, that's insane for the features of this case. In this price range, you hardly ever see all white cables. And this is something that Okinos does just incredibly well. They give you the little finishing touches to absolutely make this an incredible value. So you have all white connectors and cables for the white case. You've got a pretty simple RGB hub here in the back. It's got 4 connectors, hooks up to the reset switch, and then SATA power. And a controller. You can hook it up to your motherboard if you wanted to. The machinist motherboard does not have any of that, so I will not be doing that. But other than that, fully functional. We'll be able to use the button on top of the case to control it. Plenty of space. You could hook up SSDs up here if you wanted to, or you could take this whole thing out. We've got a box of accessories up here. I'm going to have to reach around here. Unhook this. So here's accessories. It's going to come with some more standoffs and things, I'm sure. So here's the hardware, a couple of cable ties, and a little bit of literature just in case you wanted to read something while you're in the bathroom or something. But it's nice that they include this stuff in here for you, but really, really pleased with the quality of the case. You could do all your cable management back behind this shroud here, and it would all be pretty invisible. So I think we're going to try that for this build. I'm building a budget system in here, but I would feel pretty comfortable putting a nicer system in this case just based on the quality. Your power supply will fit here, and put all the cables back here behind this this little shroud, and it's going to look absolutely incredible.
Now that we've checked out all the features of this case straight out of the box, let me go ahead and show you some build footage of the budget build that I put into this awesome case, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it all up with my final thoughts at the end.
Now that the build's all done, let me give you my final thoughts on the Okinos Mirage 4. In summary, I absolutely love this case. When you're looking at a smaller sized, right, MATX or ITX cube style case with the glass on the front, the glass on the side, this thing absolutely blows the competition away. There's a couple others in this space, namely the DIY PC, and this just flat out has much better quality, better features for a price that is essentially the same from what I've been able to observe. You've got 3 fans that are included. These 2 are reverse. You can also put 2 more 120s up at the top here for 5 total fans. It fits an MATX board perfectly. There's a ton of cable cutouts even on the side here, and these ones are grommeted, so they just look really good. Has a real nice feature there. It comes with an RGB controller in the back that houses up to 4 3-pin plugs, so you can coordinate all your RGB. It's got the PCIe slot covers that I'm very fond of, and they even do some little touches like a little Okinos tag on this. It doesn't really matter for anything, but it's just a nice little feature. But probably the most impressive thing to me about this case was just the rigidity of the frame. Now my desk here is a little bit uneven, but you can see as I push down on this thing, it doesn't bend. The entire chassis frame here is just really rigid and sturdy, and it looks absolutely incredible. It's all set up for USB-C on the top I/O, so I really just can't say enough good things about this case. I will definitely be using more of these in the future. They also come in black, so absolutely, if you're considering an Okinos Mirage 4 case, particularly for PC flipping, I cannot recommend it highly enough.
So here are the specs of this budget build. It's got a Ryzen 5 5500. I think I paid about $74 for it from Amazon. It might have been a Prime Day deal, I don't remember. Motherboard, the board I got from AliExpress, the Machinist B450 board, was defective. One of the RAM slots didn't work. Just had issues with it, so I went ahead and went with an MSI B550 board, which was $95. Got that from Newegg. 16 gigabytes of Pinnacle RAM, $24.99. A Patriot 500 gigabyte Gen 4 drive. Actually got that for free from Newegg when I bought something else. In Asus 2070 Super, I painted it white, came out looking great. Got that for 120 bucks on Marketplace. In a Pivia Prestige 600 watt gold power supply, $51.99. Thermalright Assassin digital air cooler, $24.90. Very cool cooler. That sounds dumb. An awesome cooler that looks really good. I think that helped sell this build. And lastly but not least, the Okinos Mirage 4, that was $53.99. The total cost of this build was $445.26. I listed it for $640, and I sold it in less than a week for $600, bringing my profit to $154.74. For a build in this price range, that was absolutely an excellent flip, and you can do this one over and over and over. As you can see, this was a very popular listing that sold in just a couple of days. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate those of you that watch and comment and like and all of that. It means a lot. We'll see you on the next one.